Hello, I'm Markus. Today I'd like to talk to you about the relationship between a repair center or refurbishing center and eSIM technology. What is a typical requirement in a repair center and refurbishing center is that the mobile device needs to be connected to a mobile network in your factory. You connect it either to a mobile network simulator in your lab, or you connect to a real mobile network operator live network. The purpose is obvious. It's for diagnosis of a fault or for end-of-line quality assurance. Today, typically you have either a test SIM card which you plug into the device, and by this you can then connect to a network simulator and run your test scripts. Or you have a real mobile network operator SIM card from a commercial contract. Again, you plug it into the device, you can connect to the mobile network operator network and run your tests. So that's how it looks like today. Going forward, we need to anticipate that we will have more and more eSIM-only devices which do not have a SIM slot anymore. We do see this already in the United States with the Apple iPhone, which has been launched a number of years ago already, and more eSIM-only devices from other manufacturers in the US can be expected. But also we see industry insiders expecting this already for the next iPhone, which is going to be launched in Europe in autumn. So how does it look like for an eSIM-only iPhone? So let's compare eSIM technology and SIM technology. So the equivalent to plugging a SIM card into a mobile device is to load an eSIM profile to the soldered eSIM chip in a device. So the eSIM chip is already in the device, and the profile, which is just the configuration data, which is the same then for a SIM card, that is stored on a backend server, the so-called SMDP Plus remote SIM provisioning server. That's hosted in the cloud and typically provided by a mobile network operator as part of its business. So how can you use this for your repair and refurbishing center business? So let's see what is possible and what is not possible. So on the one hand side, you could think about having a commercial eSIM profile from a commercial contract with a network operator to connect to a mobile network operator. That's probably not what you want to do for two reasons. First of all, for eSIM technology, most mobile network operators will have configured a limit how often you can download a profile to a device. Maybe 5 times means you can use it on 5 devices which run through your processes, and for the 6th device it will not be useful anymore. But also the profile can get lost on a device if it's faulty, and then it's gone and you don't have a next profile. So second option you could imagine is having test profiles from a mobile network operator to connect to a network simulator. But this is not the business of a mobile network operator. They run commercial business for customers, but do not facilitate testing. Third option is you can think about running your own SMDP Plus remote SIM provisioning backend server in your lab, in your office, in your factory, and downloading test profiles from there. That's not possible because an SMDP Plus, which connects to a commercial off-the-shelf phone for loading a profile to this phone, needs to have a certificate which you only get from the GSMA, the trade association of the mobile industry, if we have a successful GSMA SAS security certification. And that is pretty complex, pretty costly, and probably not even possible for a normal lab environment. But the fourth option is possible. There are dedicated test profiles from dedicated eSIM test profile services to connect to a network simulator. Comprion is providing such a service. We are specialized in eSIM testing and tools and services to facilitate this. And as part of this, we provide such a service, which is also used already in the United States, for example, by repair and refurbishing centers. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.